Your future is built. By what you do today, talent doesn't build a future. Luck doesn't build a future. Think about that. You've been told success comes from talent. You've been told it comes from luck. You've been told it comes from the right opportunity at the right time. All of that is wrong. The real cause is smaller, quieter, and it's sitting in your hands right now. What you do today. We're going to explore how to stop waiting for the perfect moment, how to turn ordinary days into building blocks, and how to become the person your future depends on. Your future isn't found. It's built. One choice, repeated, becomes your life. Say that back to yourself. Not found. Built. Every person you admire, every life you envy, was built one unremarkable Tuesday at a time. Nobody saw those Tuesdays. Nobody filmed them. But they happened. And they added up. And one day the person walked out the other side different. You are in your Tuesday right now. How does an ordinary day become an extraordinary life? Not through a single decision. Not through one lucky break. It happens through repetition so boring that most people quit before it pays off. That's the secret nobody wants to hear, because it isn't exciting. It's just true. Your future isn't found. It's built. One choice repeated becomes your life. You've made mistakes. Maybe you've wasted years chasing things that didn't matter. Maybe you know exactly what you should be doing, and you're still not doing it. That's not a character flaw. That's just where you are. And here's the permission you've been waiting for. Today counts more than yesterday did. Today is a fresh brick, and you get to decide where it goes. Think about a brick. One brick means nothing. You can't live in a single brick. You can't shelter your family under it. But stack enough of them, day after day, and you get a wall. Stack enough walls and you get a house. Your habits work exactly the same way. One good choice today won't change your life. But it's the brick that makes the wall possible. Don't wait for motivation. Build the discipline instead. Motivation is a feeling. Feelings are unreliable. They show up when they want and disappear when you need them most. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. Discipline just shows up. That's the difference between people who talk about their future and people who actually build one. One workout won't change your body. One page won't finish your book. One sale won't build your business. But one disciplined hour, repeated for years, can change everything. Here's your mini resolution for today. You don't need a bigger plan. You need a better next hour. What separates the people who make it from the people who almost did? It's rarely intelligence. It's rarely luck. It's what they did on the days nobody was watching. Your future isn't found. It's built. One choice, repeated, becomes your life. There's a version of you 5 years from now. That version is being built right now today from the choices you're making while you read this. You can't see that version yet, but it's real. It's forming, brick by brick, whether you're paying attention or not. Think about it like a sunrise. You never see the sun move. You never catch the exact second the sky changes color. But look away for 20 minutes and come back, and the whole world looks different. Your growth works the same way. It's invisible in the moment and undeniable in hindsight. Don't wait for motivation. Build the discipline instead. Every action you take today is a vote. A vote for the person you want to become, or a vote for the person you're afraid of staying. You don't need every vote to go your way. You just need most of them too. You skipped the workout yesterday. Fine, that's one vote. It doesn't define you. But if you skip it again today, you're not casting one vote anymore. You're forming a pattern. And patterns are what actually decide who you become. One missed rep won't ruin your progress. One missed meeting won't end your career. One missed morning won't erase your discipline. But a pattern of missed mornings, repeated long enough, will quietly erase your future. That's not meant to scare you. It's meant to wake you up. Your future isn't found. It's built. One choice, repeated, becomes your life. Here's the resolution. You don't have to win today perfectly. You just have to cast one more vote for who you're becoming than who you're afraid of staying. Why do so many people know exactly what to do and still don't do it? Because knowing isn't the hard part. Doing is. You already know you should sleep earlier. You already know you should move your body. You already know what conversation you've been avoiding. Knowledge was never your problem. Action is. Your future isn't built by what you know. It's built by what you repeat. Think about a wheel. A wheel sitting still takes enormous force to get moving. Push it once and it barely rolls. Push it again and it rolls a little further. But push that same wheel consistently, and eventually it builds its own momentum. It starts turning almost on its own. Your habits work exactly the same way. The first push is always the hardest. Don't wait for motivation. Build the discipline instead. Most people quit exactly at the point where the wheel is about to start turning on its own. They push for 3 days, feel nothing, and stop. They never get to feel momentum. Because momentum only shows up after the boring part. One push won't move the wheel far. One more push won't either. But 100 small pushes, repeated without giving up, will eventually move something that once looked impossible to move. You are not behind, you are mid-push. That's it. That's the whole story. Your future isn't found, it's built. One choice, repeated, becomes your life. Here's your resolution. Stop asking whether today's effort is enough. It was never supposed to be enough on its own. It was only ever supposed to be one push on the wheel. Who are you becoming? Not who do you want to become. Who are you becoming right now based on what you actually do? This is the part people avoid because it's uncomfortable. Your calendar doesn't lie. Your habits don't lie. If you want to know who you're becoming, don't look at your goals. Look at your Tuesday. Your future isn't found. It's built. One choice, repeated, becomes your life. Every action is a vote, remember. Not a grade, not a verdict. A vote. That means today's vote doesn't erase yesterday's failures, and it doesn't guarantee tomorrow's success either. It's just today's vote, cast for the identity you're choosing to build. Think about a magnifying glass. Sunlight spread across a table does nothing, but focus that same light through a magnifying glass onto one small point, and it can start a fire. Your energy works exactly the same way. Scattered across everything, it does nothing. Focused on one identity, repeated daily, it becomes powerful enough to change your life. Don't wait for motivation. Build the discipline instead. You don't need 10 new habits. You need one identity, held consistently, until it becomes who you are, instead of something you're trying to do. One focused day won't define you. One focused week won't either. But one identity, chosen and voted for daily over years, becomes undeniable. It becomes you. Here's the resolution. Stop trying to become someone overnight. Cast one vote today, then cast another tomorrow. One missed day is a mistake. 2 missed days is a habit. Have you heard that before? It's true, and it's worth repeating, because most people don't fall apart from one bad decision. They fall apart from a slow, quiet drift they never noticed. Your future isn't found. It's built. One choice repeated becomes your life. Decay doesn't announce itself. Nobody wakes up one morning and decides to give up on their future. It happens slower than that. One skipped morning becomes 2. 2 becomes a week. A week becomes the new normal, and eventually the person doesn't even remember what they were building toward. Think about a rope. One strand of rope can snap under almost no weight. But braid enough strands together, and that same rope can hold thousands of pounds. Your consistency works exactly the same way. Each day is a single strand. Alone, it's fragile. Together, it holds everything. Don't wait for motivation. Build the discipline instead. Here's the good news, hiding inside the bad news. If decay happens slowly, recovery can start immediately. You don't need a perfect month to get back on track. You need one honest day. One missed day doesn't erase your progress. One missed week doesn't either, if you catch it in time. But an unbroken pattern of showing up, even imperfectly, rebuilds faster than you think. Your future isn't found. It's built. One choice repeated becomes your life. Here's the resolution. Today is your redemption mechanic. Not next Monday. Not next year. Today. One strand added back to the rope. One day, someone is going to ask you how you did it. How you built the life, the body, the business, the peace you have, and you'll want to give them something impressive. A secret, a shortcut, a moment of genius. But the honest answer will be smaller than that. The honest answer will be, I just kept showing up on the days I didn't want to. Your future isn't found, it's built. One choice, repeated, becomes your life. Think about a candle in a dark room. One candle doesn't light the whole room by itself, not really. But it's enough to see the next step. And the next candle you light only needs to get you one step further than that. Your daily effort works exactly the same way. It doesn't need to illuminate your whole future. It only needs to light today. Don't wait for motivation. Build the discipline instead. There is no finish line where the work stops, and the reward simply arrives. The work and the reward are the same thing, stretched out over time. Every day you show up, you are already living the answer. You'll one day give to someone who asks how you did it. One day of showing up won't make you extraordinary. One more day won't either. But years of ordinary days, stacked without excuse, will eventually look like magic to everyone who wasn't there for the boring parts. They weren't there. You were. Your future isn't found, it's built. One choice, repeated, becomes your life. Talent doesn't build a future. Luck doesn't build a future. You already know what does today. What you do today, not someday. Not when you feel ready. Not when the timing is perfect. Because the timing is never perfect, and it never will be. Today, exactly as it is, with whatever energy you have left in it, is the only material you've ever had to build with. Don't wait for motivation. Build the discipline instead. You don't need to fix your whole life in the next 24 hours. You just need to cast one honest vote for the person you're becoming. Add one strand to the rope. Push the wheel one more time. Lay one more brick. Your future isn't found, it's built. One choice, repeated, becomes your life. Make yourself a quiet promise right now. Not to a channel, not to anyone watching. Just to yourself. Promise that today, you will do the one thing you've been putting off. Not because it will change everything by itself. It won't. But because it's the brick, the strand, the push, the vote. Your future is being built right now. Make sure you're the one building it.